Okay, so I want to show you the off-angle viewing for the TCL QM7 and the TCL QM6K. So this is the QM7K, QM6K. This is off axis just a little bit, right? You can see the no connection, no input, bloom, and you still do have that. So if you go off axis just a little bit, as you clearly see, I'm not really off axis much at all. If I go even more off axis, it kind of stays the same, doesn't intensify fortunately. And the more you get towards the center, the better it does ultimately get, but it will obviously still be there. Same thing for the TCL QM6, okay? So we're standing in front, we're gonna stand off axis, and there you go. That's about all you're gonna get. Stand more off axis. I would say it's not nearly as visible, honestly, as the QM7 bloom. Maybe I'm tripping. I'll go like this at an angle and look. The TCL QM6 has better off-axis bloom control in my opinion, because that is lighting up like the 4th of July right here, and that is not doing it at all like that. Look at that. That's a substantial difference. And I'll even take it from a wide perspective here. I don't have anything like that on the more step down version. I just don't. This is the step down budget version, but the higher end version does, because I can see it blooming from here, right there, in the middle over there. I can see it blooming over there and over here. I mean, it's there, but it's not to the effect as this one. So again, looking at it, looking at the two, again, off axis, that's the bloom you got on the TCL QM6. This is the bloom you have on the TCL QM7. I wish I was joking and I wish I could be making this up. And for those who will, for whatever weird reason, I always get hecklers that are like, oh no, you purposely, for whatever reason, are trying to make the QM7 look like a bad TV. Okay, I'm gonna go into my settings here, just so we are all on the same page, because transparency is important. QM6, okay, is right here, and I'm gonna show you that the brightness is at 100. I'm gonna go into the local dimming settings next, just so we can see. Local contrast on the TCL is set to low, not even high. And local contrast is set to high, not even low. Now, if I set it to low on this, that effect gets even worse, because effectively what I'm doing is weakening my local dimming. Now, the reason you'd want to mess with local contrast is because you will gain brightness. The idiots over at TCL decided to tie brightness to your local dimming algorithm, like literal morons. So unfortunately, yes, I'll lose some brightness by lowering it down, or I'll gain some brightness by lowering it down, because it won't be as aggressive with the local dimming targeting, and I will get worse black levels for doing that. But it's not as bad, because I think less blooming is what everybody would be after versus something like this. Again, I can put it for like, low and low, just so everybody can see that it will make the TCL QM7 look worse, and you probably can already see that right here as I stand in front now. You can see way more blooming, and we'll do the off-axis test as well. And that now is just ridiculous. And you look over there and it's not. Then you get even closer and it's controlled way better. And then we stand at a weird, awkward angle. And then you can still see that QM7 over there blooming pretty awfully. We can stand even further back at a corner angle, and you can see it again. It is really what it is. TCL QM7, TCL QM6 bloom. It is ridiculous, I won't lie. And that's with lowering the local dimming capabilities of the TCL QM6. So you are clearly seeing, even though it's not as souped up as this, it's performing better for a budget TV. And this is something I think everybody needs to see, because you do not always get what you pay for.